Hi, my name is Tamara, and I'm born with hereditary spastic paraplegia. And I made a video yesterday when somebody asked me, do I wish that I didn't have this disease? So I did part 1, and this is part 2. Yesterday I talked about how I felt growing up and how I did actually hate it and wished I didn't have this disease and that I wish I was other people. But now this part is going to be how I feel about it now. But before I do that, I totally forgot about something. So one of the main reasons why I hate what I had growing up is I knew every day that once I step out of my house, people were going to stare at me, people were going to be rude, laugh, whisper, point, and it was really hard for me. I couldn't walk down my street because there'd be people making fun of me. In my survey, going to like the basketball court, stores, strangers staring, little kids laughing, and it was really hard for me growing up because I knew once I left my home, I was like scared, worried what people are going to do, what people are going to say, oh, am I going to cry, am I not going to cry, and it was really hard growing up because of course when you're a kid you want people to like you and you just don't get why nobody likes you when you've never done anything to them. And I've had like people scream out their car, learn how to walk, and then some people think I'm drunk, so they say really rude remarks about that too. So yeah, that was my main thing, was that. And now I'm going to tell you why I don't feel that way anymore. Okay? So it took me 21 years to finally love myself. A little bit before that, I was in a relationship and it was bad. I was horrible for like the longest time because of my insecurities. I was very jealous and I wouldn't let him talk to girls. He couldn't hang out with girls and he couldn't have them on his phone or Facebook or anything because I would think like, he's gonna cheat and he's gonna like her because she's normal. She can do things that I can't do. And like I was always like hating on myself, like he's gonna leave me for a normal person, not stay with a freak like me. And I realized I was ruining it and that I needed help. So I ended up going to counseling, and which was great, and she sent me to women's self-esteem class, which I absolutely loved. That helped me in so many ways. That helped me learn how to love myself, but it also taught me how to stop judging people. I was so used to everybody judging me that I ended up starting judging other people, like, why do they say stuff like that? Why do they wear things like that? And that's just weird, and I would judge all the time. And then I realized in that class that I shouldn't judge, and they explained why I shouldn't judge, and it's like, wow, that's amazing. And it's changed me into like a totally different person, and I'm really happy about that. And the minute I was like done those classes, I started loving myself and I started caring how I looked. Like I would wear nice stuff because before I would like not care and I'd look like a slob and stuff. So I'd do my hair and makeup and make myself look pretty, and it was a really great feeling and I felt so happy with myself. And then after that, I ended up meeting this woman, and she ended up bringing me to church, which was really great because I finally allowed God into my life, and He showed me how to love myself even more than I already did. Even though I still go through the same things, I still get bullied and, people are rude to me and stuff, but He's showed me how to love myself and how to, be tough and, accept it. And yeah, so it's great. I'm really glad I went to women's self-esteem and allowed God into my life. So yeah, it's great. And so now I'm going to tell you the reasons why I love having what I have. The first one is, I always think about it for the longest time, was it's great because I know who is my true friend and who actually cares and loves me. Because it takes a really strong, kind person to be around me and not be embarrassed to be seen with me, not be embarrassed when people, point or laugh or talk about me, you know what I mean? So a lot of people would be like, yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not going to be your friend. Like, a lot of people wouldn't want to date me, but then there's people who won't even be my friend. It's like, you don't want to be my friend just because I'm a little different. It was like, okay, whatever, that's fine, I don't need you then. And then, like, I only have, like, a handful of friends, and it's great because I know they're true and they're always there for me, which is amazing. You know what I mean? And it's great. Like, it's hard for me to find a boyfriend, yes, but at the same time, it's great because when I do get a boyfriend, I know that he's actually true and he's there for me if he sticks around, and, you know, he helps me with the things that I can't do, and, you know, which is great. So yeah, that's one of the things that I love about it, is I know who's really true and who's there for me and who sticks by me and isn't embarrassed that I'm different. So yeah, that's one of the reasons. And another reason is, I've had a bunch of people come up to me who live around me, and they'll be like, you know what, I'm going through depression or anxiety or, you know, family problems, right? And I see you every day taking your dog out, taking her to the park, playing with her. You go and get groceries, you do it on your own. I see you every day smiling and living life to its fullest. And it makes me want to be better. It makes me want to fight this because you have something worse than me and you still live life. And that's seriously one of the best feelings in the world, when you have somebody telling you that what you living your life has made them, you know, not want to give up, has shown them that no matter how hard it gets, you know, keep a smile on your face, still live life to its fullest. And I love that. I love that. Because I go through a lot, but you know what? There's people out there that go through a lot more than I do. I couldn't ride a bike for the longest time, or swim, or do anything like that, but now I can ride a bike, I can swim, I can jump again, I could do a lot of things that I couldn't do before. There's people out there who can't ride a bike, who can't skip, who can't swim, and say like they're in a wheelchair, they can't do a lot of things. There's a lot of people who have it a lot worse than I do. And then there's also people, because I had a cousin who had this, who couldn't actually even talk or eat, and she ended up passing away, which really was really sad. But yeah, she couldn't do anything. She still lived life to its fullest. She had her days where, you know, like everybody, but she always had a smile on her face. And that's how I try to live my life. I try to think of the things that I can do, not what I can't do. And that's what gets a lot of people down, is they always focus on, that person can do this, but I can't do that. It's not fair, or it bothers me. Because I was like that. My brother can ride a bike and he has the same thing as me, and I couldn't for the longest time. I'm like, it's not fair. I want to be able to ride a bike too. And it hurts when you focus on the negative and not the positive. So I try and live my life as happy as possible, and I try. There's things I can do and there's things I can't do, but I do try the things I can't do. I've tried rollerblading, roller skating, and ice skating. I can't rollerblade or roller skate, but I can kind of ice skate, and I'm going to try it again. And maybe I will, when it starts snowing here, I will videotape it. Okay? But yeah, I try my hardest to show people that you can do anything you want. You just don't give up. So try and think of the positive and not the negative. It is worth living, and believe me, when you can't do something and you finally can do it, it's a great feeling. You feel so proud of yourself, like, wow. And even if you can't do it, you should still be proud of yourself, because you at least tried. You didn't give up. You tried. So always remember that, okay? So yes, back in the day when I was younger, I hated it and I wanted to be somebody different. But now I'm okay with it, and I accept myself and I love myself, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So I really hope this has helped you. I have to go. I hope you all have a great day. I love you. Bye.